Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tamara. I usually do these type of videos with my husband, but he is an essential employee. You know, we're all quarantined and everything. And I usually work from home, so I just figured I would go ahead and try and crank out, a couple of videos since it has been a while since we've uploaded some videos on here. So thank you so much for coming back to the channel. The topic that I want to talk about today is uplifting each other, and not necessarily uplifting each other, but uplifting each other as females, because for some reason here lately I've been noticing a lot of females are just bashing each other. I mean, it's kind of been that way, but I don't know if maybe now it's because of the coronavirus and everybody's kind of up here with just anger and confusion and frustration and scared. I noticed it now more than anything that all this nonsense fighting, and we need to be there for each other. Especially now, we need to come together as women and try and support each other. So that's what this video is going to be about today, is how to uplift one another. So the first thing I want to say, or the first tip I want to give, is go the extra mile. Okay, when you know there's someone struggling, or when you know that your services, or when you know that there's something that you can do to help that person out, do it. You have no idea, what a here's an extra bottle of or extra jug of water will help somebody, or here's a thing of toilet paper or something like that, especially in these times, that will help somebody. So whatever it may be, go the extra mile. If you're going to work, get your friend that you work with a cup of coffee, or just do something to kind of uplift that person. The other day I went to Starbucks, and I don't go to Starbucks all the time, but I was in the drive-thru and I was getting ready to pay for my coffee, and the employee there, the cashier, told me, she said, somebody before you already paid for your coffee. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. It almost made me cry, because everything that's going on now, it's like everybody's gimme, grab. It's an act of kindness that I just wasn't expecting. So I asked her, I said, is there a way that I can pay it forward? She said, sure, you can pay for the person's behind you coffee. So that's what I did. I paid for the person behind me. Just go that extra mile. I didn't know you could do that until, that day. But it just, going that extra mile and making that person, especially when they're not expecting to have anything like that, it uplifts that person, and you'll get your blessings for doing things like that. The second thing I want to say is compliment each other. Y'all, stop putting other women down just to make yourself feel better. Okay, you should already have the confidence that you need to not have to put somebody else down because you feel insecure. Okay, and I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm just saying it because we're grown women. Okay, it's time to start acting like grown women and being a role model for our children. Okay, what I mean by complimenting each other, if you are somewhere and you see somebody wearing shoes that you like, don't be like, her shoes. No, knowing that you like her shoes, go over and say, hey, oh my gosh, your shoes are so cute, where'd you get them? Maybe you can get the same pair of shoes. Don't make someone, don't put someone down just to make yourself feel good, because in the end, outside you may be having a party, but inside how you're feeling. Okay, don't do that. That's childish, and that's like third grade. The next thing is send a gift or handwritten cards. These days, y'all, with texting and technology, and it's so quick to say, hey, how you doing, and a quick text. Pick up the phone and call. Say, hey, I was thinking about you. How you doing? Do you need anything? Just try and be that person, that extra person there that's, that's willing to lend an ear. You never know when someone just needs somebody to talk to, so try and pick up the phone, call people, write a handwritten letter, say, hey, I'm thinking about you, if that person's sick, or say, I hope you get well soon, let me know if you need anything. Just let that person know that you're there, and you have no idea a lot of times we say, oh, I hadn't heard from this person in forever. You know, she must not care or he must not care. But you never know what the other person's going through. So try and put, you know, your feelings to the side unless you need that, you know, unless you're going through something yourself. You never know. You call that person, y'all can talk it out. You know, so be there and try and always send a gift or send a thank you or call that person to let them know that you're thinking about them, to uplift them. I feel like, y'all, this is one of the most important tips. Stop gossiping. Oh my gosh. Like, I know sometimes it's hard because you want to tell your friend, hey, look, this is this what she did or this what he did. But, you know, gossiping really never gets you anywhere. Yeah, it's fun. And yeah, it's the tea at the time. But to be honest with you, what is it solving? Especially if you're gossiping about a friend that you're supposed to be close with. You know, that's how people lose trust in other people, because somebody tells you something and they think they can trust you, and then you go and stab them in the back, and then, you know, you wonder why they're not calling you anymore. Like, stop gossiping. If anything, get with the other person and say, hey, you know, Marissa's going through a tough time, and I'm just calling her name out there, I don't know, she's going through a tough time, you know, let's see what we can do to help her. You know, now we have social distancing, so I mean, call her, you know, talk to her, you and the other friend, you know, or send her flowers, or, you know, don't sit there and gossip about somebody, especially if you know they're going through a hard time. And another one is very important, praying for someone. A lot of people don't realize how powerful prayer can be. Praying for somebody, especially in these days and time, praying for everyone, not just saying, okay, I'm gonna pray for them and then don't, you know, actually set out a time and say, okay, I need to sit down and I need to actually, you know, talk to God and send a prayer out for this person because they really need it. You know, just pray for that person, pray for yourself, you know, pray for anyone that needs a prayer. You never realize how powerful, you know, the act of praying, how powerful praying really is. Last but not least, treat others the way you want to be treated. Okay? My mom has always taught me that, and it should be something that's very common knowledge to a lot of people, but some people just, they don't have that. You know, if someone having a hard time, or someone's doing certain things, you know, put yourself in their shoes. You know, how would you feel? Just try and be mindful, and just always be respectful, and always, you know, be appreciative, and just try and treat people, you know, the best way you can. Some people, you know, no matter how good you treat them, they're always going to treat you like dirt. You know, those people are the people that you pray for. You know, those people are the people that you can't help, that they just have something that they have to figure out within themselves on their own. There's nothing you can do about that. Thank you guys so much. That is the end of the video. If you like the video, please remember to like the video, comment, and subscribe. I do have other videos that are coming out. We're quarantined. I hate to keep saying that, but there's nothing else to really do. So I'm like, I'm just going to catch up on a lot of YouTube content, and, you know, try and put out more videos. But if there's any questions that you guys may have, you know, leave them down in the comments, and, you know, I'll get to them and answer them in the next video. Maybe I'll do like a Q&A. Once again, thank you so much. You guys be safe. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Thank you guys so much. Until the next video. Bye.